Should vegans analyze the Islamist strategies for Islamization of the world rather than the history of the human rights struggles of social justice movements? Absolutely. If you are a vegan who, like me, wonders day and night how to save animals more efficiently, who dreams of vegans developing a wise strategic plan, I recommend you a video titled The Muslim Plan to Bring the World Under Islam Domination from GB News channel, link in pinned comment. I thought I would cut out the most interesting fragments from this video and present them to you, but there is so much valuable information in the entire interview, tips also for us on how we should plan many elements of our strategy. I'm waiting for vegans who will start talking seriously and stop addressing the vegan narrative to a narrow group of left-wing voters, who, for example, in my country, constitute about 5% of the population. It is a failure of animals that veganism is identified with the left, especially since the leftists are extremely anthropocentric and ideologically they don't agree with veganism. Many anti-vegans are leftists, and at the same time it's funny that even Islamists divided the entire population into segments and made each of these segments their target, modifying the message for each recipient group. How is it possible that vegans haven't yet made massive use of the fact that none other than religious people are most interested in ethics and in the discussion about abstract ethical laws, from which no one personally benefits? Wayne Chung, when considering what demographic vegans should reach, admits there might be a void, and yet so easily overlooks the fact that pro-life movement owns Christians. Just like that? After all, the Bible not only does not forbid abortion, nor does it forbid eating meat, but in many situations it also commends it, and even describes the ritual of abortion. So in the Bible we have both ritual slaughter and ritual abortion. And if secular morality has managed to force the Church to defend human fetuses despite the Bible, why do vegans fight so poorly to force it to defend animal life as well? While Islamists are able to use the woke ideology for their own purposes, we are not able to use religions to rescue animals. That's a shame. Why do vegans give up this whole segment so easily? Let me present an excerpt from Wayne's speech.
The gay rights movement did a very good job of sustaining that. And I think in 2024, and especially on issues like animals, where there isn't like a basic fundamental demographic identity that owns the issue. So there's a natural constituency for the gay rights movement because there were a lot of people who were gay.
Yeah.
So
they got at least 10% there. Yeah,
exactly, 10% of people. And same thing is true anti-racism and women's rights. You know that there is a natural constituency, like and pro-life. It's Christians. You know, and it's again that's not like an inherent connection, and it's not like it's inherently in my material interest to be pro-life, especially as a woman. It's kind of against your interests as a pro-life woman to be like, yeah, restrict me more, control my body. It's kind of a weird thing, but they've done a very good job of creating ownership within a particular demographic. Like evangelical Christians are all pro-life, and that demographic owns the pro-life movement. Other demographics do too. You know, the Republican Party, there's other demographics and other organizations and identities that really own the pro-life cause. But the animal rights movement, there's like no natural constituency other than vegans maybe, and vegans are so small. You know, it's 0.5% of the population.
And finally, for those who haven't seen my latest short, I would like to present it so that you can see that none other than Christians are potentially the best target for vegans, because they already debate concepts of good and evil. LGBT fight for their own rights, for their own benefits. They don't need abstract ideas such as good or evil.
I work with murderers and pedophiles all the time. I have a least favorite pedophile.
Are they wrong?
He's very annoying. Yes, they are absolutely wrong. Or they are technically intersubjectively wrong.
So they're not absolutely wrong.
No, because
Thank
it's
you.
all a conversation.
So the debate's over, friends.
They are intersubjectively wrong.
So you admit, Mr. Anderson, that they are not absolutely wrong. The Green River Killer is not absolutely wrong. Ted Bundy is not absolutely wrong. Child rapists are not absolutely wrong. And you came to debate that your worldview provides a foundation for ethics?
This was an excerpt of a debate between a Christian and an atheist. My question to Christians is, are the meat eaters absolutely wrong, like Ted Bundy or child rapists, or only subjectively wrong from the perspective of victims and loving God if He exists? How did you recognize that eating meat is wrong, or you are morally retarded and didn't do it yet? Is there any difference between a human and non-human victim? Thank you very much for staying with me till the end, and thank you for supporting my channel. See you next time.